this is Maria Garcia, but you can always call me Aya. So I prefer to be called Aya, most especially if we are in a working environment. So yeah, I have a unique way of identifying how and where I met people depending on how they call me. So I used to have Karen on my name, but when I applied for uh, application for graduation way back when I was still in college, that's when we found out that I no longer have Karen on my name. So when I started working and submitting all documents for government government purposes, work purposes, and all those stuff, I used Maria from then on. So when I started working, to cut all the questions and the confusion as to why my nickname is Karen, which to all of the people I know since childhood, everyone calls me Karen. But when I started working, um, to lessen the confusion, I decided to use Aya as my nickname, so it will be relevant to my name, which is Maria. So yeah, from then on, I would know where I met people depending on how they call me. So if people call me Aya, then I would know that I knew them from work, could be previously or currently. But if people calls me Karen, then they must be very close to me. And my previous experiences would include appointment setting, cold calling. I was also a project manager, or also an executive assistant for a businessman based in Canada. So for appointment setting, I worked with Q Auto, where we book autoloader for customers who are looking for transporters to transport their cars from one US city state to another. And I was also an appointment setter for a public speaker based in Australia. So we call people who are interested to attend to seminars, trainings, and all that near the city or state where they are located. I was also working as a virtual assistant for a real estate investor based in Georgia in the US. So we are calling customers who are, or property owners who are motivated to sell and open for entertaining offers. So once they're interested to sell, or once they're open for offers, or yeah, once they're open for entertaining offers, we endorse their property information, or we endorse their details to the investor. So the investor will call them to discuss to discuss about the process. And also I had a chance to work with um, contracting company, wherein I was a an appointment setter, also cold caller at the same time. And we are calling um, plumbers, we are calling drywallers, we are calling all those contracting agencies that are willing to bid for our project. So this is also a US based project. And I also had a chance to work with a businessman based in Canada. So we were working on, he is into house flipping, and he's also into cleaning company as well as e-commerce. He was a an FBA seller as well, Amazon FBA seller. So when we were running the cleaning company, and the when he was still doing some house flipping, I was working directly with him. So I attend meetings with him virtually. I booked locations or offices, virtual offices, where um, we can do the meeting. And also I was the one who's initially interviewing the applicants, may it be laborers or may it be cleaners. I am the one who's filtering all those. I also managed uh, up to 7 people locally here in the Philippines and a couple in Canada. So after that, we were also doing some product research for him. Like what I mentioned earlier, he is an FBA seller. So we do some products research to sell in Amazon. And until he decided to take an off from the business for quite a bit. So yeah, I know that a lot of people are into working from home now, and I know that a lot of people are really doing a great job when it comes to working virtually or working from home. A lot are very dedicated, but I think what sets me uh, apart from them, or what makes me different from them, is because I always compete with myself. I have 100% dedication and commitment to the work that I am into. I i always make sure that I make the best version of me the next time that I have to do something. So I don't really have to look for others and compete with them. Oh, I should have to do this, or I should be doing this because this and that. I know that I have to do this because this is my job and this is my chosen field. So I really have to do this very well and great. So yeah, I hope to talk to you soon, and I hope to discuss with you a project in the future. And yeah, thank you so much for listening, and you have a great day. Stay safe, everyone. Bye.